The heavy sun was beating down on me and my fellow friends. We had walked about 3.5 of our 8 miles towards the Wildcat camp, with 30-pound backpacks weighing us down. We had just started walking on a long, thin strip of trail when I suddenly realized that we were surrounded by poison oak. I was scared, thinking it would never end. I believed I would collapse from the exhaustion of my heavy backpack or fall into the bushes and get a horrendous amount of rashes. I continued to distract myself with jokes, games, riddles, but that was not the key factor of my success to the end. Over and over, I kept repeating the same thing in my head. I can do it, I can do it, I can do it. After about a half mile, we reached the end of our poison oak adventure. When the journey had ended, we sat under a large and shady tree eating our sandwiches. It was over, and not because I had quit, but because I had completed something that I was absolutely terrified I couldn't. It was the most memorable peanut butter jelly sandwich I've ever had. Hello, my name is Sara. I'm in 8th grade, and I've been with Grow Ventures for 2 years and 2 courses. First, Redwood Adventure, a 1-week trip for entering 6th and 7th graders. And this year, Project Courage, a 2-week trip for entering 7th and 8th graders. I had always wanted to go to a sleepaway camp, so last year in 2017, my dad and I decided to search and find one. Almost instantly, we came upon Grow Ventures, a camp designed to empower girls and young women. It seemed exciting. Camping, hiking, rock climbing, all seemed like a great chance to be a great experience. I was right, and yet it was nothing like I had anticipated. I was able to learn about the culture and backgrounds of others, while simultaneously having a blast doing all these memorable games and activities. The previous year, on my first Grow Ventures course, I had a similar experience to my earlier story. I was standing before 90 feet of real rock, unsure if I would reach the top. Due to the encouragement of my dear friend Lily and the rest of the Grow Ventures group, I was able to reach the top. Everything has a cause and an effect. I would never have reached the top of that rock without my friends cheering, and I would not have been able to get past that line of poison oak without me defeating the 90-foot rock. Grow Ventures has been a cause for a lot of things in my life. I would never have been able to have the nerve to attempt to become a black belt or play the piano without having fear for criticism. Karate is a lot of hard work in itself, but training for black belt is 10 times harder. Every Saturday for 6 months straight, you must wake up at 6 a.m., head to a large field with all the other black belts in training. There, you must run a mile and do a large amount of fitness. You also have to memorize 5 pages back and front of every skill and every technique you need to have before becoming a black belt. It is hard and grueling work, and I wasn't sure if I was ready for it. Thanks to Grow Ventures, I realized it was, and I became a black belt in 2017. Karate is not the only activity Grow Ventures has helped me with. Grow Ventures has also given me the courage to become better at piano. Now, it seems a bit weird that I need courage for piano. However, I was so afraid of getting criticism for my mistakes that I would make even more. Grow Ventures taught me that I don't have to think of it as criticism. I have to think of it as something to help me get better and advance in piano. Grow Ventures is no ordinary summer camp. It's an organization that empowers girls to have the courage to do things they want to do and have the courage to be things they want to be. Thank you.